Welcome to Concrete Step Pour Part 13. Alright, hey guys, if you're new to the channel, my name's John and I do various types of concrete finishing, concrete techniques and repairs and stuff like that. And this video is number 13 of a series of videos that I've done. And some of them are the demo, some finishing, and things like that. So be sure to check out the first video. Alright guys, so let's get started. What I'm doing right now is I'm just applying a damp sponge to create some extra cement paste so that I can fill in any voids along the surface. Essentially what it does is it just helps give the concrete a smoother finish and also protects it from freezing or anything like that. This here is just a small margin trowel, and I like this because you can pick up cream really well with this tool and you can target small voids in the surface, so it's great for just tidying up the edges. Alright guys, so I'm just starting to create this control joint, and now the concrete is pretty firm. Essentially what I've done is just opened up a small groove in the concrete so that the concrete has a place to crack. Now if this groove isn't done, there's going to be a crack right across the front of the steps. I can tell you that. And that you know, controlling the cracks is going to look a lot nicer than just a jagged crack across the front of the steps here. So it's just very important to have the concrete sort of cut or troweled in prior, because this will crack pretty fast. There's a lot of weight on the steps, and this is a pretty weak point here at the corner of the house. So this control joint is going to really help control where the crack goes. What I'm doing right now is I'm just using a finishing broom just to touch up the front of the steps here, and just working the broom side to side. Now I like to put a little bit of water on the broom and just shake it off before I use it. But yeah, I mean, I've used both ways, and I just find you get a smoother finish when it's a little damp, and it also helps protect the broom from damage. So what I'm doing is just grabbing some more cream off the surface and working in some of the areas that I was tooling earlier. So you can see that I'm sort of packing down, smacking down the magnesium float, and essentially that's just going to help flatten and bring up the cement paste to give it a nice finish. Sometimes if you just sort of smack down the float, it'll really help work the surface when that concrete starts taking off. Alright guys, so now I'm just going to throw in one of the lines for the this dummy cut right here. And I just use a 1.5 inch brass edger to do that. Alright, so here I got a sort of a damp sponge. You don't want it soaking wet or dripping. You just want it to hold a little bit of moisture. So what I've done now is I'm just sort of smoothing it out, that surface there. As you can see, sort of a back and forth, touching up any corners that might be sharp. This is great for just making it putting a little bit of icing on the cake and flattening out those edges. I always recommend having that sponge handy. It's a great tool for creating some more concrete paste. You can work the surface a lot. You know, it's just a good tool to have around. If you're in the Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario, Canada area and need concrete work done, check out my website, theartofconcrete.ca. And also guys, don't forget to check out the other videos, and please subscribe, comment, and share. If you like what you're seeing, please leave a comment, let me know below, or if you have any suggestions or anything like that, I'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to continue watching.